Big Mama story time. Story time. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my page. Thank you all for tuning in today. Hi guys, thank you all for tuning in to Big Mama story time on today. Today I will be reading part 2 of Stanley's Worldwide Adventures, the Intrepid Canadian Expedition. Before I do get started into the book, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my page. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you are not new and this is not your first time coming to the page, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Alrighty, let's get into this. Okay. Author's accident. Okay. Excuse me. Please bear with me one moment while I adjust this page. All right. Author's accident. Just breathe this fresh Canadian air, Harriet. Marveled George Lamb Chop to his wife. I feel like a new man. Before Miss Lamb Chop could reply, a boy on the snowboard slooshed to a stop in a cloud of sparkling snow in front of them. "Are you Arthur and Stanley Lamb Chop's parent?" the boy asked. "Oh dear," Mrs. Lamb Chop fretted. "Is everything all right with the boys?" "Arthur's had an accident. Follow me." Mr. and Mrs. Lamb Chop hurried to follow the boy in the lodge. They were alarmed to see Arthur on a couch, looking quite pale. His ankle was the size of a cantaloupe. A man in a white coat was bending over him while Stanley looked on anxiously. "Good gracious!" Mrs. Lamb Chop cried, flying to her son's side. "Are you all right, dear?" Arthur winced. "It hurts a lot," he admitted, "but the doctor says it's just a bad sprain." At this, the man in the white coat straightened and shook hands with the Lamb Chops. "The boy's lucky," he said. "He'll have to stay inside and heal for a few days, but then he'll be good as new." "Stay inside," Arthur cried. "No fair. Stanley and I have tickets for the World Snowboarding Championships this afternoon." "Out of question, I'm afraid, young man." Arthur slumped down with a groan, and the doctor turned back to Mr. and Mrs. Lamb Chop. "I'm Dr. Dave, by the way. It was my boy Nick who fetched you." "Thank you so much for tending to our son," Mr. Lamb Chop said. "Perhaps we should give a call to Dr. Dan, the boy's regular doctor back home, to let him know what's going on." "Dr. Dan? No, not Dr. Dan of America by any chance?" When the Lamb Chops nodded, Dr. Dave smacked his forehead. "Well, it's a small world indeed," he exclaimed. "Dr. Dan and I were roommates in medical school. What a cut-up! And he still got quite a sense of humor. Why, not long ago, he wrote to say he was treating a most unusual case, sudden flatness syndrome, as if anyone would believe he'd run into that." Dr. Dave chuckled as he packed his bag. Mr. and Mrs. Lamb Chop looked at each other in confusion. "Our son Stanley is," began Mr. Lamb Chop. Dr. Dave ignored him and turned to Arthur. "Remember, complete bed rest and get lots of exercise. Stay inside and breathe plenty of fresh air. Keep the leg up and soak it in ice water as hot as you can stand it." "Hot ice water? Exercise and bed rest. I'm confused," began Mrs. Lamb Chop. "Perfectly natural," Dr. Dave said kindly. "Don't worry about it. After all, you're not a doctor." And then he left. Stanley couldn't stand to see Arthur looking so glum. "I'll stay with you," he said. "We can play checkers." Arthur heaved a big sigh. No, you go. One of us might as well be there. He took a ticket out of his ski pants and held it out. And take that boy Nick in my place to thank him for helping me. Stanley was moved by his younger brother's good sportsmanship. And as he left to find Nick, he thought maybe this was just the opportunity he needed. Flat or not, he would make a new friend today. Aww. All right, guys, that was actually chapter 2 of Flat Stanley's Worldwide Adventures, the Intrepid Expedition. All right, so tune in to more videos to chapter 3 for Flat Stanley soon. I will be posting chapter 3 very soon after chapter 2. So just be looking out for new posts for new content coming on this page. All right, guys, and also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And also, if you want to get notifications, just hit that notification bell so you can get notifications when I post new videos. All right, guys, bye. Thank you for tuning in to Big Mama Storytime. Big Mama Storytime. Storytime.